Go watch my other video about illusions because we talk about very important things. Because this world we live in is constructed on illusions. There's nothing. It doesn't exist. Nobody owns the land. The land belongs to everybody. So this whole thing about all over the world, please, wherever you live, that word immigrant or migrant, are you realizing what's going on in the world? There's so many natural disasters. There's so many wars started for nothing, inflicted upon people for nothing. There's so many big countries that are using their power, especially the powerful slash rich people, to ruin other people's lives everywhere. What do you think they're gonna do? Just sit there and die and suffer? Why even call them migrants? Excuse me. I mean, like, who owns the land? Who's the one to tell others that they can't enter? Why there are buildings on beaches when the beaches belong to everybody? You understand what I'm talking about when I talk about illusion? When you say migrants, when you look at the Nordic people who came all the way down to Sicily, they were migrants. Ain't nobody talking about Nordic people as migrants. It's always the brown and the black people, no? And the Arab and the Jews and everybody who's not white. The people who left Europe to go seek for more in Africa, in America, it's not their name, but let's say these two continents, America and South America, in Australia, what have they left behind them? Horrors, incarceration, kidnapping kids, doing experiments on them, physical and mental and emotional. I mean, go watch the series about Australia, go watch about New Zealand, go watch about everywhere, Hawaii. Everywhere, these people who use these words, migrants, are the biggest migrants. They're the biggest occupiers, and I don't even want to use that word. It's so abused because they abuse it because they don't want you to use it. When people just take over, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of looking at the world and seeing all this foolishness and people falling into that foolishness. Because let me tell you something. 100 years ago, it was World War, and that's exactly what they're trying to repeat. And you know what you're doing by calling people who escaped for their lives because your leaders destroyed their lives or your countries destroyed their lives, migrants? You're supporting that. This whole thing about taking people's rights and abusing the others, and when you talk against it, then it's mafia. You know what is mafia? It's a mob. They're stealing your happiness away by inflicting hate, fear, and separation.